It's no secret that I have a passion for chickens. Rhode Island Reds, Silkies, Buff Orpingtons. I love my chickens. I love my fresh eggs. Whenever I get the opportunity to sit and share time with a real estate agent who has that same passion, I'm a happy, happy guy. We've got Rachel Haynes from SVR Realty with us today. We're going to talk about first-time home buyers, but we're really going to talk about chickens. How did you initially get drawn to raising chickens?
Well, initially, my 3-year-old daughter, that was all she wanted for Christmas. So we just decided, okay, we can own some backyard chickens. So we got a small coop, 3 chickens for Christmas one year. And of course, I ended up doing all the work and fell in love with the chickens. And that kind of snowballed into us buying a few acres. And now we have over 20 chickens and lots of eggs every day. So it's something I really enjoy as a hobby.
Me too. I taught one of my Buff Orpingtons how to ride on the handlebars of my bicycle.
That's impressive.
And when I come home in the gate, open the gate, chicken comes out, hops on the front of the bike and rides right on down.
She loved you, yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. People don't understand that chickens have these personalities. Each one's so different from the other.
They are so cute. Every time I walk out in the yard, they come running up to me, follow me around when we're gardening and playing in the backyard. It's really sweet. I love spending time with my chickens in the backyard.
Me too. So I had this Rhode Island Red. Her name was, oh gosh, what's that? Let's give him something to talk about, that rock lady. Anyway, I taught the chicken to read, or it taught itself to read. And when I was reading the Sunday paper, the chicken would sit there and I almost had the chicken's name. Oh, it's not important. Anyway, and she was a slow reader, and if I turned the page too quick, she'd peck at the paper.
That's very cute. We have a chicken named Matilda, and she's a silky, so she runs around the yard, and my little girls love to pick her up and carry her everywhere, and she just lets them do whatever.
I love the silkies, those big plumes.
Oh, so cute, so soft.
Bonnie Raitt, that was the name of Rhode Island Red.
I love it.
Yeah, they all had 70s rock chicks names.
Well, that's perfect.
Yeah, Bonnie Raitt, Stevie Nicks, and Sheryl Crow.
I'm sure they rocked the names.
They did. It was perfect. So, enough of the passion about chickens that you have and I have. Tell me about what drew you to working with first-time home buyers.
I love working with first-time home buyers. Your first real estate transaction is a lot like your first kiss. You'll never forget it. There's a lot of nerves and excitement involved, and I love to be a part of that with them and to inspire the confidence in first-time home buyers that they can do it and get them to the closing table and into their first home. It's just a really wonderful feeling to be able to help them do that.
I feel that from you, just watching you share that. That was wonderful.
That was
wonderful. A lot of real estate agents tell me that working with home buyers, especially first-time home buyers, is just so much work. It's too difficult and they're not interested.
Well, I feel differently because I enjoy getting to know these clients. I always feel like it's a journey, and by the end, usually they're my really close friends, and a lot of them I've stayed in contact with because you really are in it together, and they feel like I'm in their corner, so it just becomes a partnership that's very special. By the time you get to closing table, you'll never forget them and they'll never forget you. So now you have a friend in addition to a client. Like I said, they'll never forget their first real estate transaction. So
you gave me a great
they won't
analogy.
forget you. So
nice.
It's just a great bond that you develop when you're working together with them, and I enjoy that.
So for those folks, first-time home buyers, or any buyer for that matter, looking for their first home and maybe also an introduction to backyard hens.
Yes.
What's the best way to get a hold of you?
Cell phone, email, and Facebook. I do a lot of social media on Instagram and Facebook, so that's a great way to get in contact with me. And in the month of June, I am doing a special incentive for first-time home buyers. If you buy a home in June, you get a playhouse for your kids for the summer. So that is also a fun thing. If they want to reach out to me and ask me about that, I would be happy to provide that at closing.
I like that. Yeah. I like that. Got to see about some eggs, too.
Yes, absolutely.
I want to thank Rachel Haynes for being with us. First-time home buyer, first-time chicken cooper. Get a hold of Rachel. You'll enjoy her.